They're both in attendance at the United Nations in New York, but Prince Harry has the honour of addressing.
Yes, this is quite remarkable. I mean, if he's going to be delivering the keynote speech of the UN on climate change. And if it wasn't so hot today, you'd think it was April Fool's Day, because, quite frankly, asking Prince Harry to talk about climate change is akin to the Vatican asking Boris Johnson to talk about celibacy, I think. Given how large this man's carbon footprint is, you could probably see it from space.
Is that fair? Come on, I mean...
But it is fair. It's private jet everywhere.
I'm going to ask the question because, I mean, that is not just unique to him. His father also uses a private jet. His brother also uses a private jet. And they're lauded and celebrated for their green views.
Not by everybody, I have to say,
okay.
on that level.
So you'd write off the royals then?
Well, if you're going to be delivering a keynote speech on climate change, you would assume that, rather than you start lecturing other people and virtue signalling, that you would try to address some of those issues in your own life. Now, the Prince of Wales has made great steps to try to make sure that vehicles in the royal household are energy efficient and so forth. But that flight that they'll probably take by private jet from LA to New York is about 10 times the yearly British complete person's carbon footprint.
Yeah. But, Rafe, could you also just explain to our viewers and listeners why he would be invited to make that address? Is this a celebrity booking, or what qualifies him?
Well, he's had a long relationship with Africa, as we know, and today is Nelson Mandela's birthday, so the UN declares today to be International Nelson Mandela Day, and every year there's a celebration of Mandela's life, and also looking at a cause to highlight. And of course, yes, the idea is Prince Harry will bring star power and attention to this issue. And it's the first actual public appearance of the Duke and Duchess since the Platinum Jubilee. Now, some people might be speculating why it's been so long since they actually have appeared in public. Some people might think, that, of course, that they're licking their wounds for the last few weeks, having had their attempts to play a more prominent role in the Platinum Jubilee scuppered by the Prince of Wales and Prince William.
What about Tom Bower? He's obviously a famous biographer. We speak to him often on this show, and I feel like I've almost read his entire bombshell book over the weekend. It's being serialised in the papers, an absolutely gripping read.
Well, I think this is undoubtedly the book of the summer, and as a royal historian, I think it's the book of the year. I mean, the revelations that are being serialised in the Times, Sunday Times...
The subject matter is what?
This is a tell-all book about the relationship of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It's called Revenge, and it's really that gives us, I think, the best insight into the psychology of both Prince Harry and of Meghan.
Is it revenge from them on the royal family or from the royal family on them?
I think the former, because obviously I think no one can say that the royal family haven't bent over backwards to try to accommodate the royal couple. And what this book really does, I think, just based upon the few revelations that we have seen over the past few days, is that Meghan, from the very outset, was very keen on ascending so much that she didn't really care who she trampled on in the process. And the book lays out, from long before she knew Prince Harry, episodes which really confirm the suspicions most of us have had.